Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video and I'm nervous. I'm Trish, I'm 26 and I'm happily married here in Hawaii. Like what videos will I post? It's mostly about me talking to a phone or a camera. And I don't know, maybe hopefully cooking videos, tour in Hawaii. Whenever we go out, I can make videos of that. And I don't know, anything that I want to talk about, because this is my channel, right? So yeah, and I'm practicing my English because me and Mick, we always talk in Tagalog. And whenever I talk to people in English, there's a barrier. It's like a filter because I'm not used to talking to people in English because I'm from the Philippines. I talk Tagalog. I like talking in Tagalog. I mostly express myself in Tagalog. So if this video is Taglish, that's kind of how I wanted it to be. And hopefully in the near future, I can make straight English videos for a wider broad of audience. So I pushed to be on YouTube because being here mostly just alone because my husband is at work and I'm just here in the house. It's kind of boring. I mean, I'm not complaining because I know that this is where I want to be in my life right now. But I'm not used to it. But I'll get used to it. And that's fine, you know. Back in the Philippines, I would always be with my family and with my friends at the wake park, wakeboarding, yeah, and everything's familiar. But being here in the United States, it kind of gives me anxiety. I can't drive. I don't know why. I'm just nervous to drive, but in the Philippines, I drive. And sabi nila, it's harder to drive there, but I don't know. I kind of feel that it's harder to drive here, but it's safer to drive here rather than in the Philippines because it's really chaotic, especially in Manila. I hope that making these videos will help me get my confidence back and will help me to remove yung feeling na parang ginajudge ka ng ibang tao. Because, you know, everybody will judge you. That is a fact. Everybody will judge you. But it boils down to what you think. Or will it affect you? That's my opinion. So yeah, disclaimer. All my videos are just my opinion on things. I'm not telling you guys to believe what I believe in. I'm just putting myself out there and putting my opinions out there. So yeah, that's how I want it to be. But hopefully this works out and, you know, I'm able to push through my anxiety of being out there. One thing I know is I know that God wants me to be here. I know that this is my purpose now, to be with my husband, to take care of him, to start our family together wherever that is. And I know that God put me in this situation and God will help me through this situation. So yeah, I'm a Christian too, so a lot of my videos would talk about God and how my faith brings me to places that I've never thought I'd be. So why am I in Hawaii? Because I married my then high school sweetheart and best friend and moved here in Hawaii. Yeah, it was supposed to be just a 3-week vacation. But then, nung dumating yung third week, there was something in me that's saying that if I leave, I wouldn't get this opportunity again. I don't know why, but at that time, it felt right to get married to him, to start our life as early as 26. So, yeah, after 6 months, I'm still here and we're still alive and we're still working on our marriage. Anyway, so a little background about me and Nick. We met during high school, our senior year, and we became seatmates and then best friends and then sweethearts afterwards. During my first summer in college, we became boyfriend and girlfriend. So that time, I really knew that, siya yung gusto kong pakasalan. And even my mom knows that. Sabi ko nga, kay Mick ko naramdaman yung drop everything love, kind of love. Yung parang I could give up everything just for him. And 8 years later, I did. I left the Philippines. And I left my comfort zone because, sabi nga nila, no one grows in your comfort zone. We didn't last that long. Yeah, sad bummer. Because I was studying in Manila and he was in Antipolo back then. So after that, we broke up and he went to the States during 2013 to be with his family in Michigan. So I was really heartbroken. Like most of my friends would stand by that. I'd go partying and drinking, and then cry afterwards. I told Mick about that after that. I've been single for 7 years. I had one boyfriend, like an LDR boyfriend, and I said, okay, Lord, I'm just gonna be on my own right now, and it's fine. Being on my own, mas nakilala ko yung sarili ko because I wasn't with someone. I was just paying attention, to myself. Like, what things do I enjoy? What are the things that makes me sad, makes me happy, and just being with my friends and my family. And maybe that time, that's where the Lord wants me to be. Last year, 2018, I messaged Nick when I was in Reno. And then we flirted. And he said that I flirted back. So, naisip niya na, oh, maybe she still wants me. And we were both single at that time. So I said, yeah. So we got back together. After that, I went back to the Philippines. I didn't see him, okay? So because last year he was here in Hawaii. And I was in Reno, in mainland. So I went back to the Philippines and I was doing wakeboarding, which is my sport, and I really love wakeboarding. Just removes my stress, with reality. So and then I said, okay, what if hindi na kami katulad ng before? Like, what if this was just all in my head that we would work out? Or because 7 years is a long time. It's a really long time if you haven't seen this person, because people change, we change, right? So I said, okay, six month mark, because we got back together in May 2018, and then 6 month mark is December, and I said I have to see him December. So I told him that I'm gonna go in Hawaii in December. I don't know if naalala niya. Anyway, so I was I was constantly chatting his mom na I'm gonna go to Hawaii, I wanna surprise Nick, and whatever, yeah, like that. So, November, a month before I leave for Hawaii, I was so scared. I don't know why, but I was just so scared. No, actually, I know why, because it's my first time being out of the country and traveling out of the country alone. And it was a 10-hour flight. So, yeah, I was scared. And I was scared na what if hindi na kami ganun katulad ng dati. I was praying to God that time. You know, God, is this the right thing to do at the moment? Like, I need your guidance. I need your grace. I need your help. And then for some reason, I was browsing through Facebook or Instagram at that time, and so weird because I feel like God is talking to me through posts of people. Like, mga nakikita ko, trust in God. God will get you through things, something like that. And then I said, okay, God, I'm gonna trust you 100%. I'm not gonna ask anything. I'm not gonna plan anything. I said, I trust you, And yeah, that day came. So I left the Philippines December 25, and then I arrived here in Hawaii December 25. So I got to experience Christmas 2 days in a row. So yeah, I don't know if, I think Mick doesn't know that I'll be arriving 25th. He thought that I'll arrive at the 29th, and then I messaged his mom and I said that I was so scared, I'm alone at the airport. And then so his mom called Mick and said that, hey, Trish is in the airport, you should come pick her up. But I have my Airbnb, so I stayed in Kailua. It's the east side of Oahu. I stayed in Kailua for a day, and we were texting, and Mick said that, okay, I'm gonna fetch you tomorrow. I was so excited and nervous at the same time because I haven't seen this guy in some years, right? So I remember waiting for Mick at my Airbnb, and then I saw him. I said, oh my gosh, still looks the same, still smells the same, like his aura is still the same. And that was what he felt too. So parehas kami na yun nga, same pa din. So so I was supposed to stay here for 3 weeks, just 3 weeks. Those 3 weeks were really fun, and I miss this guy, Then nung patapos na yung visit ko in Hawaii, Nick asked me to marry him. And if you know me, I'm impulsive. And I said yes. But he asked my parents' permission first before we got married, okay? So after that, yeah, I said that I'm gonna be staying here because this is what I want. And I trusted God throughout that process, and He brought me here. So I know that this is where God wants me to be, And then after that, we went to Honolulu in downtown, and we got our marriage license. We got married in Kailua. It was a beautiful beach. We were married by a Hawaiian reverend. And it was just so pure, just me and Nick and the girl. And she was saying things in English and in Hawaiian. So yeah, it was just so pure, and I can feel God's presence in that day. That's when I knew that, this is what God wants me to do, and this is what God wants me to do. So after that, yeah, 6 months later, I'm here making a video about that. So yeah, being here in Hawaii is hard for me, especially for me, because it's my first time living outside the Philippines, and it's my first time to live in with someone. Yeah, so minsan pinag-usapan namin ni Mick, parang grabe, no? Ka-live-in na tayo. Yeah, and ate ko traditional, so he's not gonna let someone live in not unless kasal na. So technically, yeah, anyway, so it's hard being away from family and friends, but ito yung time na sobrang naging close kami ng tatay ko. We call each other maybe like twice a week, and yeah, I'm proud to say that I gave up everything and I left my comfort zone for my husband, and that's how it is. You should leave your family, you should leave your parents to be with your husband. And yeah, and I left wakeboarding, which is the sport I really love. Unfortunately, they don't have cable riding here in Hawaii, which is sad. Yeah, but so I just want to end this video with saying that I trusted God with everything, and my faith is a huge part of my life. Before, back in the Philippines, I always pray to God that I would marry a guy that would have the same faith as me, because it's a really big part of my life. And prayers answered. Nick has the same faith as me, and together we put God in the center of our relationship, and that's what matters. So yeah, I did trust God in everything, and I'm here in Hawaii. So yeah, disclaimer. Everything that I just said, that was my story. Okay, I'm not telling you to do things my way, but I'm just sharing my experience and my story. So yeah, bye.